One of the most important events in my hometown, Puerto Rico, when I was a little kid, was Good Friday. The act was marked by the Via Crucis, or the procession. Men, women, and children from the town got involved, personifying the different characters remembering such event. And there he was, Jesus, plus the apostles and the holy women, Herod and Herodias, Pontius Pilate and Claudia, Roman soldiers, and so forth. But the character that was most controversial was the Samaritan woman. The young lady that played this character was by tradition young, beautiful, and single. And she will dress like an Arabian dancer, covered in colorful veils, heavily made up, and lots of jewelry. And while carrying a jug of water, she would flirt and wink her eye to the young single man in town, causing nothing but scandal, laughs among some, and mortification among others. Of course, this was a Samaritan woman before her conversion. And today, as we talk about the gospel, we reenact the encounter of Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well. That was the type of woman that Jesus found. Through that scripture, we see how water stands as a gift to humanity. Water is given to the Israelites for refreshment as Moses strikes a rock with his staff. This water, fundamental, elemental, and life-giving, allowed the people of Israel to survive in the desert. This water is what this Samaritan woman came to the well for. She was thirsty, but not for the mere product of nature. She was thirsty for healing. This woman comes to the well full of self-pride as a Samaritan and contempt for the Jews, full of bitterness and resentment, looking for affection in the wrong places, experiencing the failure of at least 5 relationships. What is more, she was still in an illicit relationship at that time. To top it off, she denies water to a traveler, as she denied water to Jesus Christ, which within the Middle East mentality is short of a mortal sin. She was hurt, angry, and resentful. She was thirsty. And it is Jesus who, engaging in dialogue with this woman, breaking cultural and societal conventions, speaks to her. Jesus leads her to look at herself, to look at her troubled life, and helped her to reveal her true soul. What 6 other men weren't able to achieve, Jesus did it by listening to her without condemning her. Jesus listens and ignites the blaze of faith. He gave her hope, offering nothing less than living waters to satisfy the absence of God in her life. The scripture says many of the Samaritans of that town began to believe in him because of the word of the woman who testified. Once this Samaritan woman encountered Jesus, once she understood the role of Jesus in her life, saving waters, she believed. But not only that, she became an evangelizer. She became a messenger of the good news of Jesus. This woman, once vilified by the community because of her own passions, after a drink of water, arises with a raised mind in higher things, dignified and transformed. Lord, give us this saving water so that we may thirst no more.